Hi everyone, my name is Shannon and welcome to King Family Farm. And I'm hoping it's not too noisy in here to do this video. So we've just moved some kits from their mama, and it took us a little while to do this because I didn't have a J feeder to feed them with, and I prefer the J feeders for pellets. We have on this side right here, there's a hay feeder, but I do like to be able to give them some pellets. So we've got 3 buns in here. I'm going to put on a J feeder. It looks just like this. And I thought, since I'm doing it, I'll show you how to do it. So I like to cut into the cage. You can flip these around, I think, and hook them on the inside. But these are really designed to go through a hole in the side of the cage and be placed in, so you can pour pellets from the outside and not actually have to put your hand in the cage. And I like to have all my cages set up the same way because I don't always have the same animals, the same buns in the cage. Sometimes I have a breeding doe in here and they get a little cranky sometimes when they're pregnant. So I'm just gonna show you how to cut this in, hang it in. It's really easy. So this has like little hangers on the side that clip onto the wires. You can see it's shaped like a J. That's why it's called a J feeder. This one has a mesh bottom, so all of the debris, the dust falls out, which I also like. So let's get started. So I like to have it, normally I would hang my water here. I like my J feeder here. The hay rack is here. I actually like to have them just a little bit lower so that when the kits get old enough, they can actually get into them and eat from them once they're big enough. So we're just going to use some cutters like that, and we're going to cut this just big enough to get this feeder in. I kind of want it about that height. So I'm going to cut there, and I'm going to have to overcut this because that's the way it's going to be set. We're going to go to there. Let's see, where did I cut? See, now I got to see what I was doing. Hey, buns. Hi. How are you? You coming to inspect what I'm doing? You coming to inspect what I'm doing? No, I want to cut up here. There. So now I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to try to pull this way. These guys won't be able to get out of this hole, so just want to make sure you guys can actually stare. Okay, you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to go from there. I know they like do a measurement with these things, but I mean, you can just eye this up. And I know you're cutting a hole in the side of the cage. These are our breeding cages. I made these with wire I picked up online. And here we go. I'm going to go this way. And then I use J clips to put them together. And I'll link all the tools to put one of these cages together. I mean, if you don't want to make them, you can certainly buy them finished. I just prefer to make my own because then I get exactly what I want. And they're all they're the same size. I make them a little bigger, I think, than a lot of people do. Here we go. So we've just removed that piece. I might have to make this a little bigger to get it in. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut one more section. Because they're just a slightly strange measurement. So this is 1/2 inch by 1 inch wire. So, and I like that I can customize it. Oh, no, I'm going to have to go up one more just to get it in. I like them to be fairly snug. You don't want predators to be able to get in and around it, especially when you've got kits in these cages because they're really quite small, like mouse size small. They're really not big. So they can't, and they certainly can't protect themselves. So we don't like to make these too big. Watch yourself, bud. You're going to get a nose full of wire. There we go. All right, so it just fits right in. You probably can't quite see. See if I can move this. You can see the hole. It's hard to tell, but there's a hole there. And I'm just going to slide the J feeder right in. And then right here is the little hook that I showed you on the side. And that's a little harder to pop in one-handed than I'm used to. Okay, I'm going to set the camera back. There we go. Just use these for a little extra muscle. There we go. Clip that right in like that. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. It's clipped in. Now it doesn't come out. You can't actually get, you can get like a finger width on the other side of this, but it's really quite tight. I'm just going to center it a little bit. And there we go. And there's all our little buns. And then I'm just going to put some rabbit pellets, and there we go, and that's it. So it's really quick and easy. These guys have been eating pellets for a really long time, and that's what they're used to. So they've been sitting here. I fed them. I moved them this morning, and I gave them water and I gave them hay, and they've had that all day, but they are really used to the pellets. So I've given them pellets now, and you can see they're eating it right away. And there's the 3 of them, and they're really happy. So that's it, guys. So thanks for joining me here today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you here next time on the farm.